Alright, it is time for another Town of Salem 2 patch. This is the patch B.0.1.13, July 12th, 2023. There's a good chunk in here. So, you can see it on the screen now. I'm going to read it off as we're going to jump into a game real quick of some ranked practice. And throughout tomorrow, hopefully, cross fingers, probably tomorrow in the next few days, I will be getting the videos on that. So, let's hop into a ranked practice game. And let's talk about some of the new stuff. So, you're probably going to see it in this game, but I'll have its own video because I'm going to go buy it. There is a new death animation. So, in Town of Salem 1, there were several different types of death animations once you died. And in Town of Salem 2, there was just being hung. Now, there's a second one called the Iron Maiden. And so we'll get to see that when that time comes. You might see it here. Probably not. Roll improvements. 3. Okay. 1 weird buff. 1 necessary buff that I would have went for. We are lookout. And 1 crazy buff. I'll probably have videos on all 3 eventually. Alright. So, the weird buff is... Oh wow, 2 people just flat left. I'm gonna watch 2. The weird buff is Werewolf. Werewolf can now permanently remember the scent of their target on human nights. So on non-full moons, so nights 1 and 3. But can only be night 3. So on night 3, once a werewolf has the scent of a target, they will be able to track who their target visits each night. Now maybe you can do this night 1. 9 visited your target. 2 still alive. Positive things. Unrestricted. So I don't know exactly how this works. If it's so how I first envisioned it when I read it while I was at work is you visit someone, maybe they're immune, and then that is your target. But kind of what I was looking into kind of suggests that it's something that you choose. But we'll have a whole deal on it tomorrow. Hopefully, cross fingers. The necessary buff, by far, is Shroud. Shroud will now attack the shrouded target if that target does not visit anyone. Exactly what Shroud means. Now, there are some plays that you can't do with that. But all good. That's exactly what Shroud needed. Makes it a much better roll, in my opinion. Now that shrouding isn't a negative thing. And I was trying to get to the point of, you can make some not plays, because you can shroud someone, they don't visit, that's like kind of an adjuster. But you don't need to do that. You can just pop them right then and there. The crazy buff, and I mean I should see this coming, But the crazy rule buff is war. War now kills 2 people each night. Oh. That is... Ooh, interesting one of these. We'll get to this in a second. That might be coming up. Oh, it literally comes up next. So, let's stop at war for a second. Look at these new buttons. These are the new and improved innocent and guilty buttons. Those look really nice. Back to war. War being able to kill 2 people is... That changes a lot of dynamics of how to play Apocalypse games. Like, straight up changes the dynamic, because now you are not, oh, you know, there's 4 of us. What? What? I'm confused. What? Did you see that? I wonder if anyone else will mention it. No one's gonna mention it. Cool. Alright, that's gonna be a clip I'm gonna try and make. It might be a bug. I've not checked some of the bugs, but we're gonna check out some of the bug fixes. So that's new improved buttons. Those are pretty cool. And then now improved ghost bats no longer lose you money during a server restart. So there's server restarts, and you're not losing money. That was probably a pretty easy fix. Ooh, we're gonna get to see the new Iron Maiden potentially. This person, Vidge. Probably not going to get to see it. But, yeah. Eventually we will. So here's some bug fixes that came down. Fixed trials that exit to a who died and how phase, such as Executioner, Doom, Sayer, etc. To no longer show a hung player standing in their discussion location. I wonder if that's going to fix some of the Doomsayer problems they've been having. Oh, night 2. That sounds like werewolf bait. I'm gonna go on 2. Clarify that Amnesiac prioritizes remembering town power rolls in their roll card. That... It's just a clarification, so it's not a buff, but it does help town with fake claims. Clarify that the cleric can't protect a revealed mare, but can still cure poison and prevent insanity. And that is why... Oh! Yeah. And that is why you can still visit the mare as the cleric. It's for poison and insanity. Updated Seer roll card to say that they cannot target revealed town members from only revealed mares. So originally it was just revealed mare, now it's revealed town peeps. All good. Clarified that the executioner must be alive for them to torment. You know, kind of obvious, but you know, people are dumb. Fix the attacked by Crusader but protected by an admirer message. I've never seen that, so. Clarified, that probably doesn't mention that admirer saves you. Clarified that illusionist can make Coven appear as not the killer at the corner. Reasonable. Various grammar fixes. Death reasons during who died and how phase now end in all periods. And then fixed which setting, prosecutor, target, cause, and hangman issues. So if something like if they guiltied, or if they guiltied but that person still stayed alive, and which could do something. Something, blah, blah, blah. Let's go check. So there is kind of like hangman glitch, but I'm not seeing anything that looked like what... Oh, here we go, wiggle. So they're calling it wiggle. That's funny. There's a bug that's during the vote animation of the other player that was voted on earlier. It does a wiggle animation of the rope and then walks through the other person. It looks like, just looking, person says this seems to happen with people who have the Iron Maiden death animation. Maybe. Ooh, we got Shelly in here to discuss. Shelly, really cool. Town of Salem content creator. We're gonna be on 7. What happened to the Conjure on my cousin team who accepted Myra's proposal night 2? Conjure got lunch day 4. Neymar also went up to the stand. Interesting. So the Admire also went up. Pointed out as well. So sure. Interesting. That is a weird bug. 6 visited the target. Fed by 6. That's weird. Supposed to be target last night. There we go. So that's kind of the. I want to also point out that there is evidently a really big bug with Amnesiac where they lose what effects they have when they remember something. It's an interesting one too. So that is everything. We're about ready to win here. That is everything for the B.0.1.13 patch update. Ooh, jest. Okay, there's another bug that came up that's really funny. Six and 9. Six died to the Crusader. So 9 is Cruz. Oh, that makes 13 at. I want to point out, so there's this bug somehow that deputy shot a cleric, died, and then the conjure bombed them afterwards. Ooh, 13. Yeah, 13 was Baker and went. But that is the game. I hope you enjoyed the update video. I'll be working on stuff. I'll be working on stuff for the next couple days. That is all.